What's going on YouTube? This is Jabber Tech, and I'm just going to do a little bit of a different type of review from what's flooding YouTube right now. And this, of course, is the day after Samsung's next big event. That's the release of course, their foldable phone, which at $2,000, I'm not really going to talk about, guys. I think most of us are not going to buy it. It's still one of those products. If you want to think about it, it's really like the Note when they first came out with it. It's one of those products where they're just throwing it out to the market and see if it's going to stick. We all know the Note series has been a huge hit for Samsung, and I'm really hoping that the foldable display will also be a big hit for Samsung, but I'm going to wait till the next iteration or two. Of course, I'm going to wait till that price drops as well. 2,000 bucks is just a little bit over my budget right now for a phone that I don't think is completely ready for the mass market. That's just my opinion. That's a topic for another video, guys. But the main event is this S10 lineup. So you do have the S10e, you have the regular S10 and the S10 Plus. So why I'm going to do a little bit of a different review, guys. And this is more going to be, I'm not going to say a rant, but it's going to be a discussion that I would love to hear your thoughts on in the comments below. This is the skip it type of generation, guys. I'm really suggesting that you do not buy any of these S10 lineups, especially if you have a Note 9. Keep the S Pen out of it. I'm not talking about the S Pen right now. Or if you have an S9, S9 Plus, and even if you have the S8, I'm still going to say that you guys should wait. I'm going to start by telling you the specs really quickly. If you want to know the full spec lineup, check my links down below. But the S10e, which stands for everybody, is a budget-friendly, and I can't believe I'm saying budget-friendly because it does start at $750. But that's the world we live in right now, guys, with Samsung being the top dog. This is their budget-friendly device. And at 750 bucks, if you think about it, they're actually giving you a pretty decent amount of technology. You get a 5.8-inch screen, you get 128 gigs of storage, which can go all the way up to 256, and that will come with 6 or 8 gigs of RAM respectively, a 3100 milliamp hour battery, and then you have a bunch of different color options as well as a 2-camera array, and then you have an integrated power/fingerprint scanner on the side of the phone, and it does have a flat panel. I know a lot of people are not really super interested in Samsung's curved panels. A lot of people don't like it and we're wishing they'd give us a flat one. Well, unfortunately, it's just on the non-elite model. This is the S10NE, so this is the only option you get if you want a Samsung flagship with a flat panel screen. The next one they release is the S10, and this is the regular edition, and this will have a 6.1-inch panel. You'll have 128 gigs of storage, or that'll jump to 512. There is no middle of the line. It's 128 or 512. Both models will have 8 gigabytes of RAM, 3400 milliamp hour battery. You get a bunch of different colors to choose from as well, but this one does have this triple camera array like what's on the S10 Plus. So you do get the telephoto, the regular, and then the super wide, and I think that's super cool. I like this 3-camera array personally. And this one will also introduce that ultrasonic fingerprint reader that everybody's been talking about. It's no longer an optical fingerprint under the glass like what we've seen on OnePlus devices. This is the true deal. This is the real deal. Ultrasonic fingerprint reader that should work when your fingers are wet or if you wear thin gloves, but unfortunately it does not work with tempered glass screen protectors, and I'll get into that in just a little bit. And then the last phone we didn't talk about, guys, is going to be that S10 5G edition. Now, Samsung really hasn't given much information about it other than it will be a 6.7-inch panel, which is pretty massive. You only get one model variation, that's the 256 with 8 gigabytes of RAM, and it's going to have that 4500 milliamp hour battery because that 5G chip is super power hungry. We don't know what the color options and everything else are, but this will be a phone, and I really think the 5G phone is really just a reference device for those of you that want to be the super early adopters. And that brings me to the point of this video. I say skip the S10 because of 5G. Now, we really don't know how 5G is going to roll out. We really don't know how 5G is going to be in real world usage, but we do know it's coming by the end of this year, 2019, and definitely by early 2020. So I really think you should skip this because of 5G. Now, I have the Note 9. If you guys have the Note 9, the S9, the S8 Plus, I think you're pretty much golden for the next year, and I really suggest that you guys wait. But let me know what you guys think down below if you're really interested in 5G. Of course, if you're not, if you want to be the king of the castle, the cream of the crop in 2019, any one of these phones, well, maybe not the S10e, is going to make you feel like the king of the castle right now. But if you really want a super cool device, guys, I really think you should wait. But if you are on that 1-year cycle, of course you're going to buy it. No matter what video tells you yes or no, you're going to buy it. Your mind's already made up. You've probably already pre-ordered it and you're ready to go. And that's super fine. I got no problems with that. It's your money. Do what you want. But I really think that if you pick up a Note 9 and S9 this time, you can get some really good deals on these phones. And this will definitely make you feel like you have a new phone, make you feel happy again if you're running an older device. You'll save about half the cash. If you get the S9, you're saving a little bit more than half. But you will have a capable device that'll last you till next year. And next year is when you really want to buy a new phone. Qualcomm's already announced their 2nd generation 5G chip, which is less power hungry, which has all the 5G radios built into it. And for those of you that are already typing saying the Note 10 is going to have that 2nd generation modem built into it, and it's going to be a 4G, 5G, first of its kind type of phone, I highly doubt that, guys. This is the year in 2019 when companies are milking the 5G market. They're milking it because they want those early adopters who must have 5G, even though it's probably not available in their city. They'd have to travel like 100 miles to get 5G service. Some people will do that, and some people just want to say that they have the latest and greatest. And of course, the media is hyping up 5G. It's going to be the next best thing since sliced bread. We don't know how that's actually going to turn up. We don't actually know how the rollout is going to happen. We all know how long it took for 4G LTE to actually roll out to everybody. So I'm kind of assuming it's going to be the same. But again, I digress. That's going to be a video for another day. The main point, I suggest that you wait, not only because there's no 5G modem in these phones, and that's something that I want. My next phone is going to have a 5G modem. That's 100% sure. I'm not going to buy anything right now unless it has the 5G modem. Another reason why you might not want to pick this up, guys, forget about the 5G modem. Tempered glass screen protectors do not work on this. Whitestone Dome has been the only company as of right now that's officially announced. They are the only company that's licensed by Samsung and will have a full tempered glass screen protector. All the other cheap ones will have a cutout right down here, which will allow you to use that fingerprint scanner, and I think that looks really dumb, guys. And I actually don't know how that's going to play out when you're typing through and scrolling through on the screen, if you hit that circle, if you hit that cutout or not. I don't know how that's going to be, but I know when I saw that leaked video, it looked really dumb. I did a poll just before the S10 was announced, and I asked you guys if you use a screen protector or not, and most of you said that you do not use a screen protector. Now, I think that's great, but if you're spending this type of money on a phone, I really want that peace of mind and install a screen protector, even if it is a $50 screen protector for the S10. I think $50 is a lot cheaper than whatever it's going to cost to replace this glass. That's just my opinion, but if you don't use a screen protector, that's awesome. But that might be another reason why you want to wait until the next generation, until Qualcomm and Samsung can actually figure out how to allow most screen protectors to work without a cutout. But anyway, guys, that's just been a quick little discussion. I think the S10 is going to be a great phone. Don't get me wrong, it's an awesome phone. And not necessarily if you have the Note 9, but if you have any of Samsung's recently released phones, I think you really don't need to upgrade this year. I really think it's a skip it type of year personally. But again, that's just one guy's opinion. I want to know what your opinion is down in the comments below. Is this a skip it type of year? Is it a year that you definitely are going to get on because you have that ultrasonic fingerprint scanner? You finally have a super wide angle 3-camera array. You finally got 2 front cameras for depth and selfies. This phone is a beast. I'm not saying it's not, but you know the S11 is going to be even a bigger beast, and it's going to have that 5G radio, that 5G modem in here that everybody's going to want in 2020. Let me know what you guys think. I always appreciate your well thought out comments. Let me know down below. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.